How's it going, everyone? My name is McQ and welcome to Toilet Talk. Today I'm going to be talking about what is on my shirt. Pretty cool shirt if I do say so myself. Yep, I'm going to be talking about Star Wars this episode. I apologize to the people that come to watch these Toilet Talk videos in the hopes that they don't see something nerdy. I'm sorry, but I had to talk about Star Wars. All the new awesome things about Star Wars that just came out and were recently announced and whatnot. Sorry. So for the true fans of mine that are staying to watch this video, good on you. So, Star Wars Episode 7 official trailer 2 came out. I'm not sure why I put 2 twos, because now it's 4 and Episode 4 is already really good. But, freaking trailer 2 of Star Wars Episode 7 was awesome. I got a huge butterfly feels all over, everywhere. Just everywhere. I mean, come on. Han Solo and Chewie, yes please. I was especially super psyched about seeing the Millennium Falcon fly into that crashed Star Destroyer, which, oh my god, that thing was ginormous. They're just stuck into the freaking Tatooine desert sands, or whatever planet that was. I'm assuming it's Tatooine. And we learn a little bit more about the antagonist, kind of, with the pictures of the antagonist and just kind of what he looks like. Kind of looks like a cross between a stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader a little bit. Which, another thing, Darth Vader's helmet skull thing was really creepy but awesome. But I noticed something during the beginning intro of that trailer where Mark Hamill, aka Luke Skywalker, was giving his overdub of the Force and how it runs through his family, which he did say in Episode 6, which was something along the lines of him talking about being a Force user, saying, my father has it, I have it, and you, Leia, my sister, have it. That whole speech. Mark Hamill did that, I think, an overdub of that original line, but for the Episode 7 trailer. But what struck me kind of weird is that it was an overdub, and Mark Hamill said, my father has it. So to me, that kind of shot up a red flag saying, so wait a minute, Darth Vader is still alive? Probably not. In fact, I'm about 90% sure that that is just fake. That's just kind of there for nostalgia feelings from Episode 6. But it is kind of an interesting thing to say. I mean, he didn't go on to say, and you, Leia, my sister, has it. He just said, my sister has it, which is, again, a reference to the speech he gave back in Episode 6. But still, my father has it. This guy, right here. My father has it, meaning he's still alive. Again, it probably means nothing, but I just thought that was kind of weird how he said my father has it. So moving on from Episode 7, I just saw the trailer for Star Wars Battlefront, and oh my god, so much nostalgia feeling from the Star Wars Episode 7 trailer and now the Battlefield trailer. That, if you haven't seen any of those trailers, I will put a link in the description below of the videos. I'm guessing by the time you watch this, you'll probably have already watched it, because both the trailer for Episode 7 and the Battlefield trailer are circulating the internet, so you'll probably already have seen it, but I don't care. Come on, you guys know you want to watch that again. It's just, after the video, just go in the description and just watch it again. Come on, you owe it to Star Wars to do that much. So moving on from all the new announcements, I thought what a better opportunity to talk about my opinions on the Star Wars franchise as a whole than now, because all the Star Wars stuff got announced and whatnot. I am a person that grew up in the era of the second trilogy, Episodes 1, 2, and 3. I know a lot of older folks who grew up with Episodes 4, 5, and 6 don't really like the second trilogy as much, which I understand. That's perfectly normal. I get that. But some people say the second trilogy shouldn't even really exist, or they hate it, or it doesn't even count. I mean, yeah, I get nostalgia, and like, that was the first original trilogy, that's the purest form of the trilogy and whatnot, and that's all fine and dandy. I mean, that's great, but you can't just say this stuff doesn't exist because you don't like it, or it doesn't necessarily follow the exact same path or storyline that another version perhaps follows. The fact is that it's still Star Wars. It's kind of like Pokemon Gen 1ers or Gen 1 or something like that, where some people are saying that, oh, the first 150 Pokemon are the best Pokemon, then anything else besides the first 150 Pokemon don't exist. That's dumb. I mean, there's plenty of other different Pokemon, like there's Star Wars. There's plenty of other mediums of Star Wars that are incredible and amazing. So that's basically my main thing that I hate about the Star Wars franchise, is that the fan base is just so divided. I mean, hardly anyone can agree on anything, really, which is a real shame because Star Wars is such an iconic and just beloved franchise. I mean, don't you want to appreciate all of it? Another thing that kind of bugs me about the Star Wars franchise is the whole Disney owning Star Wars. Now, I don't necessarily care too much about Disney owning Star Wars franchise, but I don't like how they said that anything outside the movies, and I may be misremembering this, but anything outside the movies just isn't canon, doesn't exist, doesn't count, which I think is really dumb because outside of the movies of Star Wars, I actually really like what happens before Episode 1, which is the Old Republic era. Like, you got Star Wars, the Old Republic, you got all KOTOR games, and all those I think are, in my opinion, at least for me, I like better than the movie franchises. And then you have all these stories after Episode 6. You got all these books and all these novels and all these video games and whatnot, which is awesome. And that it's kind of really annoying that Disney's just like, nope, they don't exist. Screw off. Yep, they don't count. Which I think is really dumb. And that's it for this episode. So be sure to like this video, and I apologize for those who came to watch something else besides something nerdy for this video. I usually like to keep the nerdiness away from my toilet talks just to open myself up and to give me a broader spectrum for audience members to watch my videos, but I really want to talk about Star Wars. And I want to know, what's your favorite thing about Star Wars? Do you like a specific trilogy, a specific episode? Do you like something outside the movie franchise? Like, is there a book you really like? Or what's your favorite character? I like Jawas. I don't know why. I just think they're awesome. And be sure to check out any of the other videos I have floating around, probably next to my heads, because I have nowhere else to place it because the video would look bad. And with that, I will see you in the next video. See you later.